Just a quick recap from the previous session. The last Thursday and Friday, we started off having a kind of an overview, a 30,000 feet overview in terms of what Agile is. So we started off with the definitions of Agile. We had a look at how Agile is different from the waterfall. We looked at the sources and the forces of change, how Agile would actually equip and help us to fight, to actually be able to embrace these changes. Don't fight the change, but embrace that change, and then be able to adapt ourselves to the change. So we had a look at what are the advantages of going Agile, the benefits, and we had a brief look at some of the Agile methodologies and how they evolved over time. So you've got the product level Agile methodologies like Scrum, Rapid Application Development, Kanban, Lean, which actually got from manufacturing side, Toyota we discussed. And then we also looked at the scaled Agile, meaning this is actually applicable for not just for a small team of about 7 to 10 people, but actually across the organization with multiple teams. And that's where we talk about Scrum of Scrums, or Nexus as what it's called today nowadays. Nexus, you've got SAFe, SAFe, Scaled Agile Framework, the DSDM, Dynamic Systems Development Model. We also have a few others like AUP, Agile Unified Process. We had a look at all of them in detail. And then we briefly touched upon the different stakeholders in the Agile development, like the internal vis-a-vis the external stakeholders. In the session today and tomorrow, we'll actually delve deeper into how you can engage with these people. There are different sets and different roles of these stakeholders again. We'll have a look at that today. And then we had a look at the forward traceability and backward traceability, how from the backlog, from the product backlog down to the release backlog, and then into the sprint backlog, how you actually can get that traceability, forward traceability, and then again back all the way. So you actually maintain that sense of traceability, the linkage between the requirements, the design, the code that is developed, the test cases that are deployed, and the build that is deployed. So essentially, it's a complete set of traceability. So you know, if there's some change that is required somewhere, you know the impact analysis that is required. You can do an impact analysis, and then you can carry out that that sense of change in the code or in the design or the requirements. And then we had a brief look at some of the methods and techniques in Agile, again, very